Hello, Internet. So I haven't done a PC update in a while, and I just wanted to go over some of the changes to my office hardware that I've had in the last little switch of time. I've got this gateway monitor that used to be 640 by 480, but now magically produces like 2.5K resolution on the horizontal, and it's rated like 20 by 10 on the software, but this thing is square, so I'm pretty sure it's 2.5K by 2.5K. Man, I love this monitor. It inline upgrades itself. As I grow, it grows with me. It's a beautiful piece of work. It's a gateway that I bought back in the 1990s or early 2000s for my dad's office and installed for him. And when he passed away, I inherited it and I keep it with me at all times and show the world everything in the monitor because my dad, his soul is still in that monitor, you know? And then I've got this I recently purchased. It's a touchscreen, so you can navigate the internet with great skill. Here's a picture I photographed when I was at Alex's house yesterday of Streets of Rage. In that game, you can beat up your allies, but I said, hey man, this kid right here, when he's about to like flip her over and kill her, looks like he's giving her a hug and she's resting her head on his shoulder gently. And it looks so sweet and romantic. Pause the game, let's take a picture. And this guy showed up in the background being like, yo, what's up? And he's trying to have a special moment with his lady friend. So I thought it was really hilarious. So that's why I took a photo of it. I've also got my Stream Deck. Here's what I'm up to on a regular basis. I've got a button for Renaissance Musings. Let me show you how this works. I push the button and it comes up on my screen. That easy. And it's like a desktop for your desktop, you know? So you can use button presses instead of clicking with a mouse, and you can keep the absolute essentials all on one screen. I've also got Facebook, Gmail, Twitter. I applied my own labels for it too, which is awesome. And I've got YouTube, Renmuse on Reddit. I've got that's my like internet row, my web series stuff, and under that I've got all my software launching video game stuff. So I've got BattleNet, which includes like World of Warcraft, Warcraft 3, Diablo 3, uh, Warcraft 3 Reforged, StarCraft 2, all that great stuff. I'm a BattleNet master. If I could have a doctor in BattleNet, that's how it would be. Seriously, I'm the best you can get at BattleNet. And then I forgot Hearthstone is a good one too. And then I've got the Steam client. If you don't know about Steam, it's a piece of software that was released in 1996 to provide multiplayer support for Counter-Strike, and then after Sierra lost control of Valve and the Half-Life development studio shut down and eventually reopened elsewhere. But when it shut down, the Steam client spun off into a client for any game you can think of. That's what it's like advertised as. Like any game you can think of, you can get on Steam, and they have millions of games for billions of dollars. And if you wanted to play them all, you would find yourself lacking in willpower, to tell the truth. Next, I've got Bethesda. That's just for like Fallout Shelter and Fallout 4. And I also wanted to try it for Rage, id's Rage, but I've never been excited enough about Rage to want to try it. I really should play Rage though. I mean, I'm really selling myself short not doing it. Here's Epic Games. Their client, like the actual software. Let me bring it up for you. I just pushed the button. It's not working. Oh no, it's just coming up behind the screen, so I've got to do this. There. That's the Epic client. So the store is really disorganized. It's not as cleanly presented as Steam. You just have to scroll and see what they're trying to shove down your throat this time, be it bullets or sluts or like intergalactic war or swords up your asshole. Any of that shit, light you on fire, blow your brains out with a truck, all that fun stuff. Like yay VR, right? Or there's the library, and I got pretty much all of these games for free. I got Civ 6 for free. I got Stick It to the Man for free. I got Slime Rancher for free. I got Rayman Legends for free. I got World of Goo for free. Like every week or two, they'll say, "Oh, here's a free game. Do you want to download it?" And I download them. I even got Tacoma for free and Torchlight 2 for free. And Overcooked and what else did I get? Super Meat Boy, which was really hard. I gave up on it quick. Um, and yeah, Epic gives away games for free. Same with this other program I've got called Twitch. Twitch is how I stream video games and then make recordings for YouTube. So this is the Twitch client. I recently recorded a euphonium track for my buddy Livy B's opening cinematic hold music, like when it was like, "Oh, the stream is starting soon, please wait." Like I recorded a euphonium piece to go with her opening, and I played it like I was a bee, because she's the beehive. So maybe she liked it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there's Twitch for that. Twitch has games, and you get them for free from Amazon Prime. So these are all the free games I got on Twitch. Some really cool indie stuff. I tried Ape Out with Alex. It was hilarious. The music for that game was awesome, and all this. What is this? All this other stuff. I All you have to do is connect your Amazon Prime account, and every week or two they'll send you a game to review. I need a game reviewer for my office though, because I don't have time to play the games. I just have time to source and download them and stream what I usually stream, which is what I get on Steam and Blizzard. But that's everything that came with the Twitch Prime account over the course of maybe a year and a half or so. That's all I was able to collect. I've also got for old fashioned games. There's GOG Galaxy. They're claiming some new stuff like connect all your clients into here, and we'll present all your games on this list. But I don't know if I want to give them my account information, because that could lead to people hacking my life up to death with weapons, because that's all these games are about. Is killing myself with weapons. I've also got Uplay, Waste of Time. I've only got one game on it, and it's really bad support. Can't even get the game running. And then I've got Origin, which started as a $99 a year subscription to EA Origin, and then Origin changed it to EA Play. And it always loses my password, even though I tell it to save my password, which is annoying because I've got to send them emails like every week about my password going missing and not storing in the client. I've got my big screen TV, low resolution piece of junk that I need to get replaced with my new job at Best Buy, which I should have told you about. My Blu-ray player is broken. It doesn't read discs anymore. That LG Blu-ray player lasted for over 10 years though, so I'm still happy with it. I'm just gonna switch to a Sony region free so that I can continue at pace. I tried playing Blu-rays on my backup Blu-ray player, the PlayStation 3, but it's been sitting here in the dust so long that this controller, where does this controller lead to? Yes, this controller right here. This lovely controller. When I try to go into the when I try to go into the movie or game, or like go to the menu or whatever, it just starts spamming buttons and presses from the entire controller, like all of the buttons are being held down simultaneously, so it's like impossible. It does that with both controllers. I have this other controller here that does the same, but um yeah, let's look at the games. What games do we have here? Little Big Planet, Katamari Forever, Little Big Planet 2, Final Fantasy 13 unopened, Drake's Uncharted 3 unopened, and an iCode that I got from Game Over Video Games that doesn't work. Still haven't opened up the TurboGrafx. Back to PC news. This is really the whole reason I started this video, is to talk about this PC news. All right, I bought these two USB things from Amazon for about, I don't know, maybe $25 each, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one on the front, 7 USB inputs, and they power up to the wall. So what I had here, I remember I bought two, but I only remember plugging one of them in. I'm pretty sure I left this one over by the desk over there for that computer, because that computer needed a USB hub. So what I did is I had it plugged in with just the keyboard PS2, and it was powered and running, connected to the computer without being plugged into the wall. But I had the plug as an open circuit, so it was electrocuting me every day, and I didn't know what was making me die. So I plugged this, the DC, into the wall socket this morning, and it made a huge, it was like, it made a big spark. So that's what's up. That's what's been electrocuting me, I think. Hopefully my days will get better from now on. And it's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to have two charging sources. It's just supposed to have one. So it created an open circuit running through the air and nearly killed me. I'm going to add this video to Amazon so that I can get my review up for them. I'm unplugging my phone now. Hopefully the video feed quality doesn't suffer, to show you my Game Boy stuff. I tried playing R-Type last night. R-Type 2, R-Type DX, and R-Type. The R-Type and R-Type 2, I did the original Game Boy Classic color, the original Game Boy from like the 1980s, and the next game I played was the DX version, which I got the week of release in like 1997, because I was all up on R-Type. It was my favorite game growing up. That and like Super Mario Land and Tetris and Ninja Turtles and all this other stuff. So I've been trying to increase my collection of Game Boy games, and I've replaced the case on my original Game Boy because the screen was broken, and it's led to some contrast issues, which I'm not very happy with. And I replaced the skin on my green lime colored Game Boy Color with a clear case. It's this one. These two, this one and this one, came clear. They were sold to me like this. It's called Atomic Purple. And this one, I'm probably going to give to my niece next time I see her, so she can play Game Boy before she gets her DS Lite from me, because she needs like basic training, like just like any soldier would need. That's basic training. She's going to have a boyfriend who's going to play Game Boy with her, is what I think should happen. My Droid 2, my Motorola Droid 2, which has a dual-core processor and like 64 gigabytes of memory, and I used to play Earthbound, gives me terrors and hallucinations that the police are chasing me like every day. So I'm not into that. That's like Verizon, Android, Google, Motorola, like back during that initial consolidation of all their powers into one engineering firm, they took over the world in Austin, and so we're still living in their power vacuum. And I call it a vacuum not because it's empty, because it sucks the life out of your ass. I got some DS cables, some Game Boy cables. I've got my two graphing cal my graphing calculator, my Palm Pilot visor, my digital elf Canon camera, and my camera battery charger. I'm trying to make all my portables on this shelf to get organized, And then my Nintendo DSi, my Nintendo DS XL, 3DS XL, my new Nintendo 3DS XL, my Nintendo DS Lite, and my Nintendo 3DS. And I recently bought a replacement cassette player because I wanted to record myself rapping over some beats, and the beats were copyrighted, so it took the beats out of the background, which is insane. I didn't know these things were that copy protection able. Like, that means it's got like a radio going to like a copy protection specialist before you even get to record your data to it, which indicates that this thing is pretending to be simple. No thanks. It wasn't like that when you bought them in the 1990s, and they cost about 5 times as much now. So it's a really bad deal to try looking for a cassette player in today's world. I'd say that technology is stifled to death. It's no longer valid. As copy protection weirdos came down on me a long time ago, I can barely record anything. So I played a little bit of Zelda, this one here, the other night, because I was kind of tired and I felt like I was gonna die, probably from the electrocution and stuff that I've been dealing with for the last few months. And Zelda DX, played that, and I got a bunch of DS Advanced games. Let me show you how that works. So here's my DS. I was like laying in bed on my side, like I was like, the bed is like going long ways like this, but I don't like staring at that headboard, and I don't like the view from here either. So I was just facing the wall right here with my little handheld, playing this game, which is Zelda, the Minish Cap, or Minish Cap, or Minish Cap, or the Menushe Cap, Menaish, the Menaish Cap. You plug it in like that, and then you can play Game Boy Advance games. You can play these games, and you can play these games on the DS Lite. The 3DS games only play on 3DSs. The 3DSs can also play the DS Lite games, but they can't play the Game Boy Advance games. I don't have a Game Boy Advance because my girlfriend took it from me and never gave it back. But that's like all the stuff I've got. I've got some good Game Boy 3DS games though. Look at this stuff. Pokemon Y, which I got from Will. Yoshi's New Island, Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World, which I can't wait to try. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, which I can't wait to try. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. Kirby Planet Robobot, which I can't wait to try. Pilot Wings Resort, which I tried and bored me to death. Hey Pikmin, which I tried and was really fun and cute and smart. Theater Rhythm, Final Fantasy, which I beat because I'm a music nut. I was doing some like interesting directing with my stylus for a Final Fantasy concert if I were to be the director. I have New Super Mario Brothers 2, which I got pretty far through, maybe 3/4 of the way, 4/6 of the way, something like that. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, which I beat. I got as far in the game as you could get without cheating anyway. I did Super Mario 3D Land a little bit on an airplane, but the flight was only 45 minutes long, so I never got to see the rest of it. And then Super Smash Brothers, I played maybe like 2 or 3 matches and mostly fiddled with the street pass mechanics to see if I could get people to stop beating me up when I'm walking past them. Then I got Fire Emblem Awakening, haven't played yet. Nano Assault, I beat that game. And Steel Diver was the launch title. This game is so bad. This is one of the worst games I've ever played. You're like a submarine, and you just have to go through like cramped corridors without bumping into anything. And you don't even shoot. You're just like trying to like get your fucking submarine through a like an underground water cavern. It's really cool. But kind of sucky. And then like my PC over here, I've been trying to resurrect this thing for a whole year. I took it to Discount Electronics, and they wrote me this letter. Customer wants a diagnostic run on the system. The customer states he had the audio input go bad on a motherboard. He replaced it with one he found online, which is the one that is installed now. The system does not power on currently. Customer wants a diagnostic run on the system. Is it a bad board or something else? Is the board bad? The customer will bring a different board to get installed with a sound card to install as well. If there is an issue unrelated to the board, maybe a power supply or something else, the customer wants a quote on the part to get it fixed. No need for Windows, only wants to post. Let me know if there are any questions on this ticket. Informed week before we take a look. So, let's open this up. There's a thumb latch right here. Just press that. This pops open. Then you swing it out. And I replaced the power supply. I had a 1200 watt power supply. I replaced it with a 650 watt power supply. Alex and I then applied this heatsink, which looks pretty freaking cool. I put the RAM in. Alex and I put in the Titan GTX, which was a little hard to get in there for some reason, and the sound card, and we plugged the sound card up to the motherboard down here, and then we plugged the power supply into the Titan right here, and we hooked up the fan to the motherboard fan control unit, and then we plugged the motherboard in, and then we got all the hard drives all plugged into SATA right here, the hard drives and the disk drives and all the SATA and SATA2 stuff. There were more than I was expecting, which indicates that there may be some hard drives on this thing that I'm not aware of. And then this right here, oh man, this wasn't plugged in. I don't even know what it is either. Got more power for the SSD drives and HDDs and the disk drive. I've got 2 HDDs right here. And I've got 2 SSDIs right here, and then I've got a Blu-ray burner right here, and I have been unsuccessful in burning anything to Blu-ray, which is why I got the damn thing. So it failed at that, but boy did it turn me into a streamer. This I haven't opened yet. I don't know who to make it a Christmas present for. It cost me about $70 or $80. It's a Mr. Handy robot with 40 points of articulation, authentic in-game sounds, light-up exhaust flame, and a motorized head rotation, which I thought was a pretty good deal pre-assembled for $70. So if I move to a bigger place, maybe I'll install it. But, you know, this place is half Fallout, a quarter Ninja Turtles, and a quarter everything else. And that's what I got going on. Thanks for watching my update. Let's see my face. That's it for now. Goodbye.